Hello and Happy New Year from myself and from Jolene, who decided to join us today. So 2021 couldn't seem to come fast enough for many of us. The year 2020 was clearly one of those years. It was a year of challenge and opportunity and resilience. Once again, the year proved that we don't know what we don't know. At the end of 2019, I remember the focus was on the election and the trade war with China and concerns about North Korea. And then there we were, 3 months later, faced with a global pandemic, a national economic shutdown, and riots and protests. And while many small businesses suffered, others prospered in the new digital environment. And I've talked to many small business owners that had their worst year financially, which was heartbreaking, but others literally had their best year, just depending on the industry. It was that kind of year. And we started out this year, 2021, with political unrest, which isn't anything new, but it felt different and heavier regardless of your political affiliation. And I have to say this, how people are reacting and speaking to each other on social media, it's a disgrace, and we're all better than this. And the more that people bury themselves in the media and the news, the more angry they seem to become, no matter what side you are on. And this is what concerns me the most, not what the stock market's going to do this year. And yes, of course, that's important, and we can and obviously we'll discuss this, and we're doing an upcoming market video. Stay tuned for that. But what concerns me the most is where are we going to direct this anger tomorrow? So we can't allow ourselves to become addicted to watching the news and consuming that daily and hourly, and for some, every waking minute. And I have to admit, I found myself for a few weeks in that place. And now I've really taken a much needed break and detox and found my peace through morning quiet times and prayers and connection with other like-minded people. I can say this with confidence: no friendship is worth being broken or ruined over differing views. Life is too dang short, and I've learned to not get baited into those senseless debates with others, but instead practice choosing love and respect. And a good friend of mine said it this way: let's find ways to be a part of the solution as we work through this time in our country. And I would like to encourage all of you, friends, clients, family, and myself, and Jolene, to do the same. Now, on a very positive note, and perhaps the most heartening and most American, were the heroes and the selflessness of those who put others' needs before their own. And everyone from those working in essential stores to medical personnel and hospitals, risking their own health to put others' needs before their own. And because of the political overtones and negative media, many missed the fact that we actually had the most successful and largest mobilization of the government since World War II, and it resulted in a fully developed and clinically tested vaccine in less than 9 months. That's incredible. And investors who had the courage to stick with their plans did well, and that's generally the case with patience in investing. Markets hit new highs, and employment numbers are recovering faster than almost any expert expected. And maybe you're happy with the political outcome, and maybe you're fearful of the new administration. And that's okay either way. Just recognize those feelings, take them in for a few moments, days, and then breathe. We will move forward, and we will not let fear overshadow our 3-bucket approach and the retire while you work philosophy that we so passionately believe here in our practice. So yes, we have a long way to go, no doubt. And we will face new and equally frightening challenges in 2021 and beyond. But still, we have to keep our eyes on the long-term vision and not make those knee-jerk reactions to what's going on around us. And as Sir John Templeton, who's a famous investor, once said, 4 of the most dangerous words in investing are, wait for it, drum roll, this time it's different. And I found this to be true in life. So although 2020 was a very bumpy ride, to say the least, with COVID-19, social distancing, economic upheaval, social unrest, and a very contentious election, a much happier milestone was the 17th anniversary of when I founded our practice. My vision was to build a firm to make others' lives better, and the year 2020 marked the final phase of our building expansion. Actually, it's finishing up right now, and an upgraded website that provided more resources to our clients, and a new platform for trading and monitoring our portfolios. Exciting stuff. And as many businesses move away from personal interaction, we view this as the most important part of our partnership with clients. So as technology continues to evolve, and it will, I see many businesses and individuals substituting that technology for personal contact and interaction. And in our business, we view technology as a way to enhance our discussions, not to replace them. So in my opinion, the same can be said for our personal lives. We have amazing resources today, and things will continue to get better. And often, when we put others first, we help ourselves the most, right? At the same time, we can't help others if we need help ourselves. So take care of yourself. We should appreciate what we have while also looking to continue to grow and improve. Be patient, play the long game, enjoy the journey. Sometimes the worst things that happen to us make us stronger. And at the very least, they can provide very good stories and entertaining stories later, right? So thank you to all of my friends and family for their love and support, to my work team for their dedication and tireless work, and Jolene, and to all of those who serve others and make our lives safer and better. I'm wishing you a very healthy and happy and prosperous 2021. And remember, the best is yet to come.